Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $999. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond. Only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z. Authentic. Real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real. Nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
'Cause we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got power all, you could do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could switch in an instant. Oh, wait.
What? eSIM is that easy?
Fur.
Malapit na mag-umpisa ang laban ng College of St. Benil Blazers kontra Arellano University Chiefs dito sa pagpapatuloy ng Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup. Second game tayo ng ating 5-game serving dito sa ating Friday edition. Jay De La Cruz together with Randolph Yongson. Nag-overtime yung first game natin. Yung labanan ng Mapuat ng JRU, nagkaroon ng slight delay. Bahagya may mga inayos lang dito sa loob ng ating Filoil EcoOil Center. And now, we are back. The second game is upon us at oras na para pag-usapan natin yung ating team standings for these two teams at Randolph.
Yeah, Freaky Friday the 31st. Ika nga ng mga kasama natin. But yeah, positioning battle dito sa NCAA bracket, kitang-kita natin ang sikip-sikip ng gitna. It's still anyone's ball game, and for CSB, they are at the top at 3-1. This will only be their 5th game, but they are riding a 3-game winning streak after mapatid dun sa ilang unang laro kontra Letran. Ang Arellano naman, after a hot start, has been in a roller coaster, losing their last game to Letran and carrying a 3-2 record. So, kumbaga, any win, a win will definitely boost their chances of advancing sa top 4.
At itong CSB, they are showing yung promise na meron sila even dating back 2 seasons ago. It's still manifesting here dito sa ating 2024 edition. They defeated the Heavy Bombers by classic St. Benil fashion. Hard-nosed defense turning into some fantastic offense.
Yeah, just making the most of the 17 turnovers na kinumit ng JRU and turning dust into gold. 31 points of turnovers. And ang pinaka-glaring dito, nakikita na natin yung mga aasahan ni Coach Charles Chu. Emerging itong si Tony Inot with 24 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals. The palindrome, Tony why and why not na siya yung magli-lead para dito sa Benil. He's shown signs in his past sa San Beda. Took a bit of a break nung kanyang residency, but now showing why he's one of the elite two-way players sa college basketball today.
Parang hindi naman nag-take ng break si Winston Ino doon sa pinapakita niya, di ba? At yan ang aasahan ng koponan dito ng Benil. Pagdating naman dito sa mga nakaasol sa Arellano University Chiefs, we can say the tables have been turned, di ba? Lalo dito sa laro na to, for the past, yung first 2 victories sila, si Arellano may malaking laman, hinabol pero nakuha ng Arellano. Dito si Arellano, si Letran may malaking lamang, si Arellano nagabol pero sa huli si Letran ang nanalo.
Kinapos lang, but you see the turnover story here. Letran being wasteful with those 24 turnovers. Meanwhile, very conservative itong Arellano. Medyo glaring lang talaga yung rebounding disadvantage. But the positives, this guy has been one of those. Basti Valencia, number 2 surprising sa akin 17.6 points and really taking the offensive mantle para sa Chiefs ni Coach Chico Manabat.
Pagdating din sa steals, he's tied at number 2. Tournament leader, 2.6 steals per game. A guy to watch out for dito sa panig ng Arellano. Starters, punta na tayo sa SAEG.
17th ECJ Preseason Cup, brought to you by ABC Tiles Adhesive, Bostik El General All-Purpose Exposy. It's the battle between your Benil Blazers versus Arellano Chiefs. Introducing your starting lineup for Benil Blazers. At guard, number 2, Cyril Halalon. Also playing guard, number 0, Matthew Oli. Playing forward, number 42, Iril Galas. Also playing forward, number 9, Mark Sanko. Playing center, number 24, Allen Liwag. Benil Blazers head coach, Paulo Layog. And now introducing your starting lineup for the Arellano Chiefs. At guard, number 10, Will Miller. Also playing guard, number 12, Renzo Abiera. Playing forward, number 5, Sebastian Valencia. Also playing forward, number 14, Mav Vinoya. Playing center, number 4, John Lawrence Capulo. Arellano Chiefs head coach, Chico Manabat.
Starters on your screens. Para sa magkabilang koponan, hindi naman nagkukulang sa height itong starting 5 ng St. Benilde sa Arellano. Kaya yan, nasa gitna si Lawrence Capulong, magiging busy. Yang numero 4 na ng Arellano being the 35 big man ni Coach Chico Manabat.
Yan na talaga yung naging starting 5 ni Coach Chico with Ray Miller on the game. But I think we will start with a technical free throw for delay the game. Konting context bakit daw may free throw, Jay? Because delay of the game, because during the shoot around, nasira yung rim.
Yun yung nangyari. At sa panig ng Arellano, yung nasira doon. So, kaya na-delay yung ating laro. Kaya it's around noon time, nag-tip off ang ating second game. Either way, kung naging indikasyon yung ating first game, kung gaano kaganda ang mga magiging action ngayon, hindi malayo mangyayari ito sa ating susunod pang 4 na laban.
Again, we're in it for a long day, but the thing is, kung titingnan mo, pabor tayo dito sa CSB because they have the stronger lineup. Pero hindi na rin kasi biro itong lineup ng Arellano. They are trotting a 3-2 record. And kumbaga, at the second year at the head ni Coach Chico Manabat, he has really devised a feisty lineup na kahit na nasabi natin hindi pa nakuha yung ganung experience, kayang pumalag.
Tulad yan. Easy to na sana yung para kay Allen Liwag pero sumabay lang yung Lawrence Capulong.
I'm just wondering, Jay, for these players, how do you keep yourself focused? Especially with that 1 hour delay. Kumbaga parang init na init ka na You're ready to play and then things like that happen. Very unfortunate. So, kumbaga, would that affect them na kumbaga nag-cool down ka ng konti na yung hype mo na game na tayo ng alas 11, madedelay pa tayo ng alas 12. Yun yung tingin kong nangyari dun sa unang drive ni Allen Liwag na parang, teka, medyo kailangan ko muna mag-warm up uli.
Nag-umpisa na nga kasi nung pinapanood nila yung first game ng overtime.
Ready na
Pero being as the competitor, dapat ready ka sa kahit anong pagkakataon na most of the times hindi mo kontrolado tulad nung drive na yon ni Maverick Benoya. Kung ikaw yung St. Benil, you have to be really ready every time. But check out this move coming from Maverick Benoya. Another player to watch out for dito sa panig ng Arellano.
And remember, Jay, because of that delay of game, yung ring lang ng Benil, yung nasabi natin gumagana. Medyo ang napahinga pa nga ng konti was Arellano. They were waiting to just get their shots up. Meanwhile, Benil had the luxury of trying to keep themselves warm. So, kumbaga, medyo mas may edge ka pa nga
There's Mark Sanko attacking. Got fouled on the process. Referee will say the foul belong on Lawrence Capulong. Mark Sanko on the line. Isa sa mga player nila Coach Charles Chu, nila assistant Coach Paulo Layog na nabanggit nga natin, starting lineup kanina, hindi nagkukulang sa height, hindi nagkukulang sa length.
And Mark Sanko, now the team captain, only one of 4 holdovers together with Joshua Cajucom, Paul Turco, and Angelo Vanguardia. Almost completely different lineup. Itong lineup ng St. Benilde. So, especially for him, itong si Mark Sanko, we have high hopes that he can really emerge as a premier forward for the Blazers coming to the NCAA. The maturity should be there as we saw dun sa first 4 points ng Benilde.
Renzo Arbiera, quick attack, no. Lawrence Capulong inside, one bump. The fadeaway jumper is good.
Lawrence Capulong just making mincemeat of his defenders, showing that heft down low to once again give Arellano the lead.
First 2 minutes of this game, action, palitan kagad. Allen Liwag is with his first 2 points of the game.
Allen Liwag has finally, kumbaga nakukuha na niya yung groove niya here in St. Benilde. This guy transferred from EAC, had a promising stint there, even called up sa Gilas Pilipinas pool. So kumbaga, very rich when it comes to experience itong si Allen Liwag.
Back-to-back layups for Allen Liwag, 8-5 for St. Benilde. Napapalibutan si Basti. Looking at this lineup of Arellano as Mark Sanko, nice back pass to Allen Liwag. 6 straight points for Allen Liwag.
Again, the big man just baga sipag eh. And you have to reward your big men for running down the break. Also credit that to the presence of mind of Mark Sanko na, teka, medyo wala yata akong angulo and may dalawa akong trailer. And I have to reward them. Share the basketball and good things will happen.
And they're taking advantage of the fact that Arellano, iba-iba yung tumitimon sa kanila. Now it's Dre Miller setting up the offense on the half court, pero bigla siyang tumira. But on the previous plays, wala talagang natural point guard.
Walang,
itong Arellano.
Actually, di pa nga natin nakikita si T-Mac Ongotan. So, baga, they really have to take advantage. Talking about Benilde of this na somehow, ayun nga eh, we talked about Arellano bearing that 3-2 record. Remember, this is a team that's still figuring themselves out. Meron lang early returns na masasabi natin. Positives na nabibuild nila. But at the end of the day, this is still a young team, still looking to find their identity. Kinakapa pa rin. Kumbaga, siya yung kabaliktaran ng JRU.
Totoo. ABC Tal, adhesive free throws. Mintis yung una para kay Mark. Wala dito. Kay
Matthew
Olay. Oli. Now that's a split for Matthew Oli. 3.5 points per game. 1.5 rebound. Pero reliable wing player eh. Para kay Coach Charles Chu. Tight pass. Ended up as a turnover. Nice sharp pass to Halalon with the finish.
Jericho Halalon getting the starting nod and showing us that he also has that speed na meron yung kuya niya.
Cyclone din eh.
Akala ko hihirit yan ng the passenger eh. Diba?
Di, maganda rin naman pa yung pasa ni Matthew Oli kanina eh.
And you know, interesting Jericho Halalon spent his high school days with Arellano.
Correct. Ito, total, fast break ang usapan. Pakita na natin ang ating ABC fast break of the game. Courtesy of the fast-acting ABC tile adhesive.
Nasa lahi yata talaga yung ganong kabilis na player.
Ano yung meron sa Cagayan de Oro, no?
Ang daming magaling from CDO.
Ay, nang hawi si Galas.
Mahaba ng mga bataan ni Coach Charles, si Coach T.Y. Tang, ni Coach Paulo Layog. And that's really gonna be the edge for Benil. They have that athleticism. They have that wingspan na, kumbaga, titingnan mo on paper, I think San Beda lang ang makakamatch.
Oo. I mean, suddenly, as Matthew Oli nails that three-pointer, this has what we can say, a mold of a defensive team, diba? Who can play the passing lanes. They're quick, they're agile, so talagang pag nagbigay ka ng long pass dyan, delikado yun eh.
And yun nga, we were talking about this being a new look team. Remember, this is a team that was reliant on Will Gozum and Miggy Corteza for the past 2 seasons. Nawalan lang sila ng Mix Oxon who went to Korea last year. But kumbaga, an opportunity for these guys to emerge. We expect big things from Allen Liwag. Nabanggit natin during the pregame si Tony Inot. We know how capable he is. Another guy who's checking in, Gab Cometa, who had a season or 2 with San Beda, can also light it up on the scoring. So, very high hopes, but the chemistry, yun yung tinitingnan natin. Gaano nagkakaintindihan yung Blazers when it comes to playing alongside each other.
Kasama ng mga bisita natin pinapanood yung mga free throws ni Basti Valencia. Hatid sa atin ng Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy 0 of 2 si Basti. But he gets his own miss against 2 guys in white. No good. Rebound, Gap Gometa. Pako sa 5 ang Arellano. CSB. The Blazers off to a blazing start.
Kumbaga, na-shake up na nila yung cobwebs nila and really making the most of their inside attack. As you see here, third opportunity.
Ayaw pa rin.
Pero sa kanila pa rin.
Matthew Oli wanting to get out of trouble. Umatake pa rin. Finally, some points for Matthew Oli after a ton of opportunities at tatawagan pa ng warning for delay si Allen Liwag.
Sigalas muna yung Ino po for Tony Inot. So, again, this is where you see the beauty of this CSB team. Yung depth nila na good start from the starters. Ngayon, pwede mo na ipasok si Inot at si Cometa sa loob. Might be a long day for the Chiefs.
Good shot by Basti Valencia, but that 3 was a miss. Greg Borromeo was caught holding on to Matthew Oli. That's gonna mean 2 free throws for the Blazers. Penalty ang Arellano. Free throw coming up for Matthew Oli, pero pumatusok na sa loob. Itong napanood natin sa MOA Arena. Kailan lang si Mowel Morales.
Yeah, from Chaong, Quezon. I'm sure Coach Rexember Baldeo is very happy with how his player has performed for Benil.
2 for 2 on the free throws. Tuwa ang mga fans ng St. Benil sa nakikita nila dito. They are ahead by 15 to start. Over 6 minutes gone by. Lilimang puntos pa lang ang Arellano. Hindi pa rin madagdagan. Mowel Morales with the rebound.
It's a tough place for Arellano kasi kumbaga everyone wants to provide that spark and in a way doon napupunta yung one-on-one plays. Mas mahirap maka one-on-one especially against a taller Benil squad as Allen Liwag again. Diba? Mas ini-impose lang nila. They see their advantage down low and they are exposing it.
At itong mga matatangkad na mga mahaba ang galamay na player ng Benil, very underrated aspect of their game is their ability to put that ball down.
Yes.
Yun yung pinakita ni Maverick Vinoya na meron din siya and he will have the opportunity to get the bonus. Tignan natin itong Bostik El General palaban play ni Maverick Vinoya. Brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy.
Just beating Moel Morales off the dribble and wala yung help defenders because Allen Liwag was being sucked dun sa left side. Tony Inot opting to not really help. And that means 3 points for the Chiefs.
22-8 in favor of the Blazers. Under 3 minutes to play in the opening period of our second game. Pangalawang laro pa lamang namin to. I know it's kind of late, pero tuloy-tuloy lang ang mga laro dito sa loob ng Filoil EcoOil Center. Si J. Geronimo tuloy-tuloy din papunta dun sa basket. He gets the layup plus a foul. Ito yung ginawa ni J. May steal. Hinamon si Cometa. Walang problema. Foul si Gab. Bonus free throw kay J.
This is one facet of the game where Aureliano can make great strides. Really, just the open court. And it has to start with defense. Oh, pinag-uusapan natin from the onset, the size differential very glaring in favor of Benil. So how do you counter this? Outwork them. Make life miserable sa depensa. No easy baskets like that.
Just like that. Nakawala si Roger Ondoa. Huli na yung tulong ni CJ Libang. So it's Ondoa going to the free throw line.
Ang dangerous lang din kasi nun, Jay, you put yourself in a position na you may be vulnerable to being called for fouls. So, mas madalas yung chance na nasa penalty ka, like this one. Nasa penalty na ang Arellano. Actually, both teams naman nasa penalty. But also, the risk of, sige, ano na tayo, let's make it a free throw shooting contest.
A double lane violation was called. The possession arrow was pointing towards the Blazers. Kaya sa kanila pa rin yung bola. 2.5 in the first. Paul Turco nasa laro na rin. Walang maiikli talaga dito sa Benil, no?
Even Cometa and Inot on the backcourt has that wingspan.
Yung pabanda ni Tony Inot, wala. Rebound, mananalo ang St. Benilde. Gab Cometa, swings it to Morales, who fires a three. Straight but short. Rebound, nakabox out na si Libang pero hindi na-control yung bola. Inot sa ilalim, wala. Rebound nakuha ni CJ Libang. Arellano pushing the pace. Greg Borromeo could not knock down that three-pointer rebound. Agawan, nanulak pa. O nahuling. Ano nangyari?
I think
Huli yung
that would
tulak
be
ni
on
Owen.
Morales,
Oo.
yeah. Because he's not had the possession yet.
Ito na lang, may second view tayo dito.
Nabitawan niya.
Kakayakapan. Ayun, mukhang nahuli.
Kaya-
Doon na sa blind, doon sa harap ni Morales na parang may lumayo ka sa akin, CJ. Akin itong rebound.
And he lost the grip of the ball. Kaya nagkaganon.
This is the fourth team foul of St. Benilde. Punta sa kaliwang kanto. And Jay thought about it. He goes baseline and said, nice pass. But there's the rejection by Moel Morales. But a lot of arm on that stop.
Ang hirap din sa side ng Arellano finding those gaps. Benil playing with the zone but afford nila with the wingspan that they have. You just really have to catch the defense by surprise with your off-ball activity. And yun yung nag-reward para dito kay Hernal.
Nauna yung talon ni Cyril Hernal na huli si Moel. And that's Cyril Hernal nailing the first free throw. Could not do the same on the second but he gets his own miss. Ang St. Benilde naman ang hindi makakuha ng rebound. J. Sa ilalim, Greg Borromeo gusto ng tres. Air ball. Rebound na, kuha pa rin ng Arellano. Kamay against the shot clock, no good. Rebound by St. Benilde. Inot on the run to Roger Ondoa. Ang layo ng takeoff, bitin yung layup. Isa pa, Turco bitin.
Grabe talaga yung rebounding nitong St. Benilde. Unfortunately for them, they could not convert.
J thought he had it. Mintis lang. Yuan Kamay thought about it. Use the screen. Yuan Kamay gets away. Too strong on the layup. Hernal battling for the loose ball, but unfortunately, his foot was on the line.
The long balls just favoring Arellano on that and giving them extra possessions, allowing them to also level up when it comes to rebounding.
48 seconds remaining.
Napako yung scoring natin.
Oh, huling-huli ni Ern J. Geronimo, and he's gone.
Nice recognition by Geronimo. He's playing the passing lanes and got that steal.
3 on the way. Wala yung pabanda. Nag-agawan yung dalawang binil sa rebound. Tumatakbo na naman ang Arellano. Ern J. Nice extra pass to CJ. Libang hold could finish.
Medyo nagulat si Geronimo na may Eusebio yung nakaharap sa kanya doon and he has forced to pass that ball.
Nakasalampak pa si Winston Inot, forcing Coach Chico Manaba to call for time. The lead pass to Winston Inot, leading to the Smart Power Dunk, brought to you by Smart Prepaid eSIM, now available for digital delivery through the Smart Online Store for only 99 pesos. Time out tayo.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito. Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw sa sino-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Back to us here inside the Filoil EcoOil Center. At mas maganda samahan niyo talaga kami dito. Second game pa lang to. Aga-aga pa. Dahil nausad nga ng bahagya ng ating second game. Pero dito sa Arellano, they have 4 to shoot. Greg Borromeo knows the time so well. Able to get away and get that layup to go to end the first quarter.
Rare positive for Arellano for the first 10 minutes. A momentum builder for them for a better showing in the second quarter and cutting the lead down to 10.
Smart Power Up Plays brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all access data, only TikTok, and only all net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. It's a kapang for Matthew Oli. Lead pass, Winston Inot. May simpleng salampak. Pero si Greg Borromeo tinapos yung first quarter. Tinapyas ang lamang ng Benil, 25-15.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Second quarter about to go underway. Jay De La Cruz together with Randolph Leongson. A 10-point lead for College of St. Benil, 25-15. Struggle, nakahunt ng puntos. Itong Arellano, nakaagaw pa ang St. Benil.
But they just have to keep on hanging on. I mean, this is still a long game, only the second quarter. Although very glaring yung advantages ng Benilde in that first quarter rather.
Nakaka-trespass si Cam Cometa, parte ng ating ABC tile adhesive. 5 on the floor. May anggaw na naman.
Back-to-back turnovers para sa Arellano. Not the way you want to start the quarter.
Cross-court pass leading to this Jiangnan hot pot, hot shot 3. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na.
Naka-warm up na yung Benilde.
Yung shooting nila, Randolph, 42% from the field. 2 of 6 from the line. From the 3-point stripe rather. Yung Arellano kasi, 6 of 22, 27%. Haven't made anything from the 3-point line. Libre pa si Josh Kahukom. Nakatapak lang sa linya.
Nakahanda yung referee. But again, they have to mark that left corner. This is the second time that Benilde has exploited that. So someone has to mark that, because if they can't, this means more open shots for the Benilde Blazers.
Arellano should just pay more attention to that ball reversal. Total cross-court passes naman yung binibigay na Saint Benilde. Kailangan mas maging mabilis sila. Nice fake by Mav Benoya. Just went up without the leather, pero may foul na itatawag dito ang ating referee. Numero 22 daw ang foul. That's gonna go against Antonio Sebio.
Again, nice fake by Maverick Benoya. Just has to make these free throws.
Tignan niyo ang angulo na yan. Wala rin sa gitna mag-free throw si Mav Benoya. No?
Kasi yung hawak nila sa bola, I mean,
Ibang-iba kasi, di ba? ABC tile adhesive free throws natin. Ayun, pasok kay Mav Benoya.
again, whatever works for those players.
At makita ulit si Peter Osang.
Bukas may laro sila.
28-16.
I mean, we've seen our fair share of unique free throw routines. Naalala mo dati yung Hinebra import si Leon Rogers, like 2 steps away from the free throw line.
Pero sabi ni Tony Inot, jumper ko muna, panoorin nyo.
Yeah, Tony Inot. Again, we talked about his development as a two-way player, just a better offensive player. Remember nung nasa Red Cubs siya, he's just, kumbaga, alam ng players, alam ng coaches kung ano yung mapapala nila as an on-ball defender, but he's really stepped it up when it comes to shooting the ball.
Ito yung sinasabi mo eh. Konting crossover, nawala si Basti. It's a swish coming from Tony Inot.
And you know, Jay, staying with Tony, in their last win, we got a chance to discuss with him. Alam mo, nakakatuwa dito sa batang to. Alam mo yung sobrang taas ng energy niya. And he was saying na he's gonna make the most of the season kasi gusto na daw niya mag-pro. Ganon siya ka-advance mag-isip.
Kaya yun, sigurado tuwan-tuwa din sila Deputy Commissioner Bert De La Rosa, sila Coach Virgil Villavicencio. Na yung mga ganyang klaseng development, di ba? For 17 years already, di ba? Yung mga napanood pa nila nung season 1, alam mo, baka mamaya nasa tail end na ng mga professional careers o nagko-coach na.
Actually, iba nga. Diba? You see the transition for them and really just simulating the seasons. Nakikita na natin sa Filoil pa lang kung sino yung magpapakitang gilas for their UAAP and NCAA careers.
Kapulong, nakipaglaban sa ilalim, wala ang tira. Sabri got whack on the side of Arellano inadvertently. 5-on-4 offensive advantage. Kahukom denied off the baseline. Nakarecover na si Kamay. Siya yung nahuli kanina. Cometa, his getaway foiled as he lost that leather.
We were talking about that left corner. Finally, namarkahan na rin ng Arellano. But again, just hindi mo pwedeng ulit-ulitin yun eh. If you make those same mistakes, that will bite you and bite you hard.
May konting tulak daw si Edson Serrano kay Lawrence Capulong. He will be called for that foul. And New guys on the floor for St. Benilde. Ian Torres, pasok na.
Yeah, isa pang sharpshooter yan.
Hindi nauubusan ng offensive weapons sila Coach Paulo Layog, sila Coach Raiko Toroman, di ba? Samantala si Basti Valencia, airball ang binibitawan. Ito na naman, slow start na naman ng Arellano. Yan din yung naging tema nila kontra Letran in their previous game.
But the question here is, how do you match the firepower nitong Benilde? Because you can scrum with the Knights, but grabe rin kasi yung offensive weapons nitong Blazers.
Matthew Ollie, short on the three. Lawrence Capulong with the rebound. Under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Binoya, the lone bright spot offensively. Napaagaw pa yung bola ng Arellano. Ian Torres. Inside, Edson Serrano got whacked. And 2 free throws coming up for Mr. Serrano.
Ball number 10, Will Miller. First personal foul. 13th foul.
Edson Serrano naging bahagi din ng CEU.
Now he's
ngayon,
gonna make the most of his chances. Actually, siya at si Jomel Ancheta.
Jomel Ancheta,
Hindi pa
mga
natin
taga
nakikita.
CEU yan. Bostic El General all-purpose epoxy free throws ni Edson Serrano. Pasok yung una. Bakal yung pangalawa. Split si Edson. 33-16 is the count. There's a solitary point for Arellano so far in the second quarter. Ayun na, dagdagan na ni Lawrence Capulong.
Breaking the ice. And they just need everything that can work for them. Lawrence Capulong can match up with a big man.
Pero yung shooting muna ng Benilde, ang isa rin kailangan problemahin ng Arellano.
See how difficult it is to face this Blazers team. They can beat you inside and outside, but Capulong trying to show that he also has that outside game.
Basti utilizing the screen. Walang nangyayari. Binigay kay Mav Binoya. Overshooting that mark. The Blazers on the run again. Serrano will go to the free throw line.
Doble na yung lamang ng Blazers.
Jangnan, hot pot, hot shot, 3. Hot pot ba? Jangnan na.
They're really making the most of those left corner shots, Jay. Kumbaga, yun yung kanina pa natin pinag-uusapan eh. The corner 3. In this game, at least for Benilde, has been very friendly to them. And Arellano's been unable to keep up. And to think na yung mga pasa na yun are cross-court passes. Yun yung mas mahirap pang variety ng assists.
Oh, Dre Miller got away. Gets the layup plus a foul. Dre Miller showing some
Shades
flashes of brilliance. Shades of his AirPods, Willie Miller. Smart signature move of the game brought to you by Smart Signature Plan Plus. Enjoy only 5G and more starting at $9.99 a month, kaya apply na.
Speaking of his father, Willie, was just named yesterday as the new coach of the Letran Squires program. And speaking of Letran, may laro yung Letran later on. First official game ni Coach Alan Ricardo as the head coach.
Wala nang interim title eh.
Wala na.
Pero sa laban na to, naka-back-to-back points. Naka-back-to-back baskets ang Arellano. That was your smart switch move. Switch to smart now without changing your number. To experience fast connectivity and nationwide coverage, visit any smart store to learn more. Timeout ang St. Benilde.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
ABC, sigurado ka dito. Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Oy! Bigay-pugay muna tayo sa mga bossing natin. That's Miss Diana Layog, Coach Bennett Palad, kasama rin ang CSB Mancom, Mr. Dax Castellano.
Just enjoying how the Blazers have been performing in the first half, and they continue the onslaught.
6 of 11 from three-point country. Matthew Ollie adding damage. That's the second three-pointer, yes indeed, of Matthew Ollie in this ball game. Reggie Acop nasa loob na para dito kay Coach Chico Manabat. Top shot by Dre Miller, no good. Takbo na naman ang St. Benil. Nadula si Ian Torres, pero recovered pa rin ang bola. At binabagabag ni Andre Acop. Ian Torres could not get away. Just a top shot. Pero nandun naman si Serrano for the cleanup job.
The recovery is still there. Torres drawing two defenders, leaving itong si Serrano open for that putback.
Akala mong out of control eh. Nakaago pa St. Benil. 3-on-1. Serrano na ang tumapos. Timeout dito si Coach Chico Manabat. This lead just keeps growing and growing. Umakto ng point guard si Edson Serrano for the EC2. We have a timeout.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
4:08 remaining in the first half. 22-point lead for the Blazers, 45-23. That's CSB magnificent shooting clip. 50% from 2, 54% from 3. Free throws, 60%. Sana may iganda ba? Pero kung ikaw may 22 puntos sa kalamangan, solve.
You know, Jay, we talked about the strength of the CSB team. Despite just having 3 holdovers, many expect them to be this dominant, not just in the preseason, but also coming into the NCAA season. Of course, liwag is a big reason for that na, kumbaga, wala ka mang Will Gosum, meron ka namang Alin Liwag na kapalit. And then, Tony Inot's emergence, Gab Cometa, we know how good he is. Anton Eusebio from UP. So, kumbaga, unti-unti nilang nabubuo. Ito nga, dadagdag pa sa ipapasok ng Benil, Gene Carillo, a sharp shooter from the Adamson Baby Falcons, a back-to-back champion. So, kumbaga, expectations are high, but we discussed it with Coach Charles in the past game na they know, they understand the expectations. Yung pressure nun, lalo pa yung disappointment from NCAA Season 99. They want to preserve that hunger, preserve that motivation na kahit maraming sinasabi yung mga pundits about you, na you are one of the top teams, at the end of the day, you really haven't proven anything. So you really have to play at your best every time you hit the court.
Oh, nice touchdown pass. Renzo Abiera just too deep underneath. But piggybacking to your point dito sa CSB, you can imagine it, di ba? This is a strong team for 3 seasons already. Since nung tail end ng karera ni Coach T.Y. Tang as the head coach, di ba? Yung transition nila Coach T.Y. papunta kay Coach Charles Chu. Malakas na tong St. Benilde. It's quite hard to believe that the Blazers only won 1 NCAA championship.
Yeah, you expect them to repeat what Sunday Salvacion did back in 2000. But also, that's the beauty of the NCAA, the level of competition. Siyempre, may dynasties yan.
May Jiangnan hot pot hot shot 3 si Renzo Abiera. Hot pot pa, Jiangnan na. Kaya napatime out ang St. Benil.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito. Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data. Only call.
Two and a half remaining in the first half. Biglang nag-press ang Arellano. But from the looks of it, the Blazers will easily break that press. Lalo na si Mark Sanko. Tulad yan, isang matangkad na bata. Has that ability to put that ball down. Tapos, itong si Irel Galas, sasali pa.
Yun nga ang hirap because just when you thought that you're getting the advantage by forcing the big men, the forwards to bring the ball down, you leave the guards open for another corner 3.
Make that 48-28. Renzo Abiera scored on that attack. Torres, bigay kay Irel. Great anticipation by Dom Dairit for the EC2.
That was a well-read play by Dom Dairit, anticipating the passing lanes and interjecting himself for the steal and for 2 easy points.
If you're the Blazers, the one thing you should avoid doing right now is to put the brakes, diba? Mag-cruise control ka. Kasi first half pa lang to. Ang Arellano, galing sa comeback ito, nakinapos lang.
And you don't want to give any more life pagdating sa Arellano because this is a pesky team. They will not beat you in the most essential ways. They want to do it the scrappy way, especially with Lawrence Capulong there. We haven't seen Ongotan. He may not be checking in this game. We haven't seen him on the bench. But yun yung gusto mangyari ni Coach Chico na pahirapan lang natin. Maybe we give ourselves our chance, unti-untiin natin, and yun yung tema nila doon sa 3 panalo nila in 5 games.
The reason perhaps could be wala si Timac Ongoto sa bench. Diba? You have to remember, somehow hurt his leg, diba? On one collision. Nakabalik pa siya, pero mukhang precautionary measures ni Coach Chico Manabat na hindi mo na pagbihisin. Ito si McJaden Ongotan.
And you know, I've also discussed this with Coach Chico. Yung ibang recruits nila from NU, like Klein Tagotongan and Prince Baraka is, kumbaga nag-aayos pa ng konting papeles. They want to graduate first before they want to proceed sa team nila. And we expect those two players to be a vital part, but right now, Coach Chico is sticking with who he has on his bench.
The Blazers able to save that. Leather shot clock is off. Nagmamakaawa si Coach Paulo Layog from the sidelines. Sandali, maghunustili kayo. Konti na lang, last shot time. And Ian Torres will respond accordingly. Galas! No! Hindi mahabol ni Jean Carrillo at matatapos ang ating first half na may taglay, nakalakihan pa rin ang kalamangan ng College of St. Benil kontra Arellano 48-30.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain, beach, middle of nowhere!
Why?
Because we can!
Well, let me help out. Smart 5G. Best in 5G coverage experience and best in 5G availability.
Oh, wow! Those are a lot of apps!
That's fine. When you got Powerall, you can do it all. Multiple apps? No problem.
Whoa! From Wi-Fi to data in an instant.
Yes, sir. Magic Data saves you anytime you need it.
And it doesn't expire?
That's right.
Cool! Oh, dead spot.
If only you could Switch in an instant? Oh wait,
What? eSIM is that easy?
for
For real kasi!
backed up by nationwide coverage. So yeah, nobody knows what Gen Zs want, but we can keep up with real connection and real fast data. Live for real with Smart 5G plus nationwide LTE, Powerall, Magic Data, and eSIM.
You guys pretty much know what we need.
Live more today.
When is our app not just an app? When it gives you more with every tap. It puts power in your hands and makes you feel special along the way. It's your account manager, bills viewer and payment partner, balance checker, promo loader, points collector, and rewards giver of the stuff you love. When is our app not just an app? When it's the Smart app. Download it now.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik. ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Tampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all!
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Powerall. All-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online. Only with Smart Postpaid. Go beyond with Smart, the country's fastest and best mobile network. With unlimited 5G data for 12 months. Unlimited text and calls for both mobile and landline. And unlimited Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plan starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, anytime, anywhere. Switch now and keep your number. Get the power to go beyond, only with Smart Postpaid. Generation Z, authentic, real. They thrive in the mundane. But let's be real, nobody knows what they want. Only they truly understand.
For real?
Yeah, but that's okay. We get what you need. Guys, where are we going now?
Anywhere! Mountain!
Back with us here inside the Filoil EcoOil Center. 48-30 is the count. The Blazers leading the Chiefs dito sa ating second game ng ating 5-game showcase. Smart Power the place muna ng second quarter. Brought to you by Smart Power All 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all-access data, only TikTok, and only all-net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. May salampak si Winston Inot. Daming atake na St. Benil, pero naka-layup din itong Arellano. That's Greg Borromeo finishing the layup. But the Rainbows of the Blazers just connecting back in that first half. Kahit mayroong mga layup na ganyan ng Arellano, the offense of the Blazers just too much, as you're now seeing the Bostik El General halftime report.
7 of 15 from beyond the arc. That's how hot St. Benil is in this game. The only reason why nakakalapit yung Arellano was that 11 turnovers na ipinamimigay nila. but it's just an all-out dominance para dito sa Blazers. Out-rebounding itong Chiefs 35-21. And again, the only thing not working para sa Blazers si Charles Chu. Wala kasi dito. but
sigurado nanonood yun.
But he doesn't need to be here. Kumbaga, yung coaches niya, Coach T.Y. Tang, Coach Paulo Layog, Consultant Raiko Toroman, and just, kumbaga, they're in full control and allowing guys like Matthew Oli to shine in this game. On the flip side, yung pinag-uusapan natin ng pregame, Basti Valencia, a non-factor para sa Arellano. Still scoreless and missing all of his 5 attempts in this game.
Yung Basti Valencia na nasabi mo, 17.6 points per game in this tournament. Number 2 sa ating torneo. Wala pang natatalang puntos para dito sa Arellano. Third quarter now underway. Roger Ondoa scoring in a matter of 8 seconds of playing time dito sa ating second half. 5 on the floor, brought to you by ABC Tile Adhesive. Traveling pa.
Not the way you want to start the second half if you're Arellano. You want to clean up those turnovers and immediately may uupo itong si Basti Valencia for Ern J. Geronimo. One of the rare positives for Arellano in that first half, getting through the creases ng Benil defense.
Up. Nagchacha rin si Tony Inot. He had that shot on that left corner.
Wanted to be more aggressive in attacking the rack, but was caught taking too many steps.
Chacha talaga. Wala ka talaga magagawa. Nag-iisip ka ng ibang dance moves eh. 2 turnovers for Arellano.
Sabihin ko sana cramping, kaso lang kamay na yata gawin to eh.
Blazers just going back to the team standings. They're currently at 3-1. Sige, tira pa sa labas. Diretso yun para kay Mark Sango. Kapos lang. Rebound, makukuha na sana ni Yuan Kamay, but there's Roger Ondoa. The recovery. Quick hands coming from Mav Binoya. But couldn't finish because Mark Sango is there. Just too tall and too long.
The transition defense, very evident para dito sa Blazers, denying that fast break opportunity for the Chiefs. And you know, afford din kasi ng Blazers on taking those 3-pointers because they know that the size that they have, the length of their big men, as you see there, Allen Liwag, Mark Sanko, all are present to get those misses in case na hindi pumasok yung tira nila sa 3.
And if you're the Blazers, sige, let's talk about them further. Since they're up by 22 with this much time remaining in the third quarter. You can just imagine na heading into season 100, you're feeling this good. For sure, they are entertaining the thought that time, of that possibility na sa centennial season ng Grand Old League, ng NCAA, sila ang hihirangin na kampiyon.
Kumbaga, it's just managing. I mean, you can be confident that the problem is being too overconfident because when you believe your own hype, kumbaga, dyan nabubuo yung egos eh. And that's what Consultant Raiko Toroman does not want these Blazers to do in their build-up. On the flip side naman, I mean, I want to talk about Arellano din. This is a rebuilding team. We talked about the net positives that they've gained dito sa tournament natin. 3-2. But Coach Chico understands na rebuilding din tayo. Bata tayo. He's trying to emulate kung ano yung nabuo nila sa NU with the Chiefs. Like this guy, Renzo Abiera, yung mga Dom Dairit, Client Tagotongan. Lahat yan produkto ng Bullpups program. And best friend yan. Huwag natin kalimutan, Jeff Napa. So they want to emulate the same system na hard knocks when it comes to defense. And what way to do it than the NCAA na kailangan talaga makikipagbakbakan ka for every possession.
At hindi naman na kailangan lumayo ni Coach Chico Manabat as Allen Liwag scores underneath. Hindi naman kailangan na lumayo ni Coach Chico Manabat na yung maiisip niya na mahirap gawin yun. Diba? Kung may RJ Geronimo ka, meron kang mga
JL
makakakuha
Capulong.
ng agaw na to, tulad ni Lawrence Capulong, diba? First of all, nagawa niya yon sa CEU.
Yes.
Not too long ago.
A perfect season, actually.
That's correct. And with those kind of tools, diba, the possibilities are there that he can replicate that kind of success dito sa Arellano.
And at least the pieces are there. Yun nga, familiar pieces. He said that at least the players that he has here have bought into his system. Kumbaga, gustong maglaro para sa'yo. They know that hindi tayo beda, hindi tayo letra. So let's just play what we can and maybe makakabulog tayo here and there.
Nangyari na nga yan as an institution, di ba? Couple of times. Under 6 minutes to play in the third. 54-36 CSB. Libre si Ondoa. It's off to the left on that three-pointer. Ern J. Geronimo. Na yung kilos ni Ern J, no? With this short stints, with this short spurts, makikita mo na komportable din mag one guard si Ern J eh.
Matapang. Napakatapang ng bata and really to get that nod na isipin mo, pinull out, maybe this is just not Basti Valencia's day. Coach Chico is entrusting Ern J. Geronimo to get this chunk of minutes for Arellano para lang maibaba yung lamang. And malay natin, pagdating ng fourth quarter, when you bring the lead down to a more respectable game, baka pwede tayong maka one big push, one big rally.
Eh, 15 na lang to. Another basket would mean a lot to the confidence of the Chiefs. Nahihiya si Hernal. One dribble pull-up. That's off to the left. Rebound. Napakailaman ni Ern J. It will go on the side of the Blazers. Tignan muna natin itong Jiangnan hot shot 3 na ginawa ni Greg Borromeo. Hot pot ba? Jiangnan na.
And you feel that Benilde's energy is kind of loosening up a bit. Medyo naging stagnant yung atake ng Benilde. Meanwhile, Ern J. Geronimo just trying to inject some energy. Being a one-man press dun sa past possession natin. He's trying to lead by example para sa Chiefs.
Matthew Oli. Tisyon Tres, Ern J. looking for the lead pass pero walang naka-asul. Binigay na lang sa kanan. Cyril Hernal will go to the free throw line.
You got to love that for Hernal. He's trying to be aggressive. Something that the Arellano team must follow suit if they want to chip in and continue to trim this lead down. And this is one way to do it. Making the most of the free throws that will be given to you.
Entering the second half as you're seeing these free throws from Cyril Hernal, ABC Taladis free throws. Nakikita mong loose ang kilos nitong Arellano. The pressure is off, diba? Unlike in the first half, they're playing tense, they're playing really tight. At yung mga, ayan, yung ganyan lang ka-loose na tulad ng mga nanonood sa atin dito. Relax lang, diba?
And look at this.
Didikit din kasi yun eh.
13-point game. And the Benilde coaches are sounding the alarm with 4:16 to play.
Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
ABC, sigurado ka dito. Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw sa sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
Bigyan pansin muna natin itong ating TNT Budget Tropa. Yan ang ating Budget Tropa moment na lang ng TNT. Mag-load na sa inyong suking tindahan.
Masaya-masaya yung mga tropa na yun because they're still leading by 13. Talking about Benilde, but they have to clean up their attack because somehow Arellano is knocking on their door, trimming what was once a 22-point lead down to just 13.
The Blazers were 7 of 15 from three-point country back in the first half. Currently, they're 0 of 7 here in the third. Short stab, it's a miss.
Parang monster block ni Dindin Santiago yung ginawa doon ng Arellano to get this stop.
Lawrence Capulong at the post, testing Allen Liwag, the spin move, the jumper won't work. Nakipag-agawan si Hernal, the putback is in. 11 na lang to.
Rare positives. Again, ito yung pinag-uusapan natin. Even from the last game, Jay, yung unti-unti, good habits, paliit ng paliit yan, step by step, and it will bring you back in the game. Again, no team can be taken lightly despite that three-pointer. But Arellano just crawling their way back in this contest.
3 minutes remaining in the third. Hernal, like the man of the quarter for the Chiefs.
Sila ni Jeronimo yung nag-i-inject ng energy for Arellano and keeping on attacking.
Nako. Yung isang step back na yun ng kanang pa ni Lawrence Capulong. Nung nakikita ko palang bubuelo, parang alam natin may mangyayaring masama.
Kaya nakaabang din yung referee.
Oo. Rally cut short perhaps for the Chiefs. Tingnan natin kung matutuloy yan as Maverick Benoya makes his way back into the game.
That's gonna be pressure for Benoya to, kumbaga, upheld what Hernal has been doing for them.
Oo. Yung sustenance din ang hinahanap eh.
Especially for Benoya na starter ka eh. Isipin mo yung kailangan ipakita sa'yo nung nasa bench na dapat ganito at dapat ma-challenge ka because you have the luxury of getting the trust of the coaches. So dapat pagbalik mo sa loob, kaya mo pang ipahabol yung kuponan mo.
Dangerous pass recovered by the Blazers. Ang sabi ni Kahukom, Karen Aleng, ikaw muna. Pero last touch daw si JL Capulong.
You know, as excellent, as much as we're heaping praises to Allen Liwag, that's one facet of his game that I feel he needs to really improve on. Yung not to be distracted. Kasi pag pinipisikal siya, it seems like he's losing his focus. Nakita natin yon in their game against Letran. Binody up siya ni Pau Havillonar. Nasira yung laro niya. Now, Lawrence Capulong is doing the same to him. And even just getting the ball, getting the grip of the basketball, it's been a struggle for him. He has to understand that as one of the markmen, kailangan mo masanay sa ganung banggaan.
Sa kabila naman, Lawrence Capulong. That guy is just challenging everybody at the post. Diba?
I mean, he's...
Nagtagumpay siya somehow doon kanina sa Allen Liwag. Diba? Hindi lang nagiging 2 points. Ngayon si Paul Turco naman.
But he's having his way. And again, those good things, eventually, makukuha niya rin yan.
Able to save that leather. Now Benoya fakes that handoff. Now he's backing down a defender. Benoya inside. Daming nakapaligod kay Benoya. Wala nangyari. Matthew Oli, fadeaway jumper is in.
First basket in the second half nitong si Matthew Oli after scoring 11 in the first half. Very good shooting for him.
13 puntos na para kay Olay. Final minute. Capulong at the post again. Ganda sana ng cut ni Jeronimo. Kaso sabi ni Capulong, kaya ko to! Butata lang inabot kay Turco. Second try, no good. NJ!
Really, I'm very impressed with J. Geronimo. Very relentless. Reminds me of a JC Marcelino. Ganyan yun eh. Ganyan yung kulit.
On the other side, Matthew Oli missing the three. Takbo na naman ang Arellano. Ay! Backcourt si Maverick.
That's the danger when you pass the ball when you haven't really crossed that timeline.
Doon sa trail.
No, siya sabi nga ng ano, itawid mo muna. And for Arellano, that hurts more because naghahabol ka eh. You wanted to gain that momentum heading into the fourth. And I believe they're winning the third quarter, right?
Yep, by the slimmest of the margin, 13-11. So far ang ating third quarters, or make that 15-11. May foul to give pa ang Arellano. In fact, a handful of foul to give. Yan, first team foul pa lang ng Arellano. Seven-second separation between the clocks. Oli forced up a three. It's short. Parang walang isa lang naipasok na tres ng CSB ngayon. Yung galing pa kay Gab Cometa, that player on that left corner. In the meantime, 5 seconds remaining in the third. CSB has a foul to give. Lawrence Capulong nilayuan ng bola.
Miscommunication. Capulong wanted the handoff to Borromeo. Borromeo thought that Capulong will go by himself. That means turnover for Arellano.
Ian Torres, pahabol! Re-reviewin yan ng mga referees. That look like a three-pointer. Nakasenyas ng tres si referee Jong Banayat. Titignan na lang nung counted. Ang maganda dito, makikita rin natin yan dito kung counted nga siya. It looks like a three.
Oh.
That's close. That is
There's
so
a better
close.
vantage point. So definitely a three. Oh!
Ay, hawak pa ni Ian. Yup, that won't count. Kaya matatapos ang ating third quarter. Namang pa rin ang Benilde. Pero 14 na lang ang inahabol ng Arellano.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito.
Again, we're just in our second game of a 5-game showcase. Pwedeng-pwede pang humabol dito sa Filoil EcoOil Center. Samahan nyo kami lahat dito. Lalo nag-e-enjoy yung mga fans ng St. Benil. Susunod pa dito, LPU kontra Perpetual Help. May dalawang NCAA matchups pa, tapos isang UAAP matchup, FEU kontra Ateneo. That's what's in store for you. Jay De La Cruz together with Randolph Leongson. Benid leading the Chiefs. ABC Charlie, he's a 5 on the floor. Greg Borromeo is a part of it, and he will go to the free throw line.
Nice getaway by Borromeo, just daring the defense and acknowledging na walang alinliwag sa loob. He feels like he can get the better of Paul Turco and drew the foul on that drive.
Walang problema doon sa una. Siyempre, unang tanong dito sa Arellano, may oras pa ba?
Well, mahaba pa. We've seen wilder things happen. Remember, there was a game na hinabol yung 25 points, right? I remember that's Mapua AAC, if I'm not mistaken. Even the San Sebastian game, kontra naman sa Mapua. Kumbaga, wild things have happened. And again, when you don't quit, there's still hope whenever there's still time on the clock.
The possibilities are endless, ika nga. Especially at Arellano, they were just here yesterday. Same scenario, naghabol kontra Letran at layo din ng hinabol. Naipaba yun. They just lost by 5 points. Pero hindi nga lang niya pinapamigay yung bola in this latter part of the game. Mintis lang ang St. Benilde recovery ni Josh Kahukom.
Again, Kahukom, one of the guys na ine-expect nila Coach Charles to really emerge in his 3rd season with the Blazers.
Ooh! That basket is good for Basti Valencia. Pero may foul na itatawag sa Arellano.
First field goal para kay Basti Valencia. 1 of 6 from the field. And if he can get his game going here in the 4th quarter, that's going to be good news for Arellano as they mount this rally.
61-49.
Jay Benedict na rin sa loob si Hernal, who has been excellent in that 3rd quarter.
Turnover. Jump ball kagad ang binigay dito. But the ball will stay on the side of the Blazers.
Alam mo, Jay, going back to Arellano, ang hindi ko pa nakikita dito, si Arvianes, who transferred from St. Clair. So, again, just for teams in the NCAA and even the UAAP, they are utilizing these preseason games as a chance to really give exposure while knowing na meron pa tayong mga materyales na pwedeng gamitin.
63-49 CSB. Lawrence Capulong battling at the post na hulihan ng chicken wing si Capulong. Offensive foul. Hala, 4 fouls.
And that's a tough stand coming from Paul Turco. Kasi kumbaga, kung hindi niya ma-stop si Capulong doon, I won't be surprised if Allen Liwag will be brought back in.
Eusebio, that left was denied. May
Torres.
illegal screen.
Si Torres
Ian
naman.
Nagtataka si Ian Torres. Ano ginawa? Nagtataka si Anton. Parang ginawa mo.
Anton Eusebio thought that he had the speed advantage there and felt that hindi na niya kailangan yung screen ni Torres. Kita mo rin, hirap na hirap si Ian Torres. Lawrence Capulong yung screen ko para sa'yo.
Under 8 minutes to play in this ball game. Dairit nakatingin sa poste. Ganda na ng pwesto ni Libang. Natulak lang ni Turco. Libang was begging for that ball that entire time.
He felt that he had the better positioning.
Even at the risk of being called for a 3-second violation.
Kaya ganun kabilis yung atake niya eh.
Dairit caught it. Valencia will set it up. Libang will provide the screen. Valencia jumper is good.
Now he's starting to heat up for Arellano, trimming the lead to a dozen, the closest that Arellano has been, and a steal now for Basti Valencia.
All the way, got bothered by Ian Torres. And 2 free throws coming up for Basti Valencia. Yung tinagal-tagal na naupo siya doon sa halos kabuuan ng 3rd quarter. Perhaps is contemplating. Naisip niya, teka, ang laki-laki ng averages. Kung wala pa ako po, tapos hindi pwede yun.
And probably the coaches ng Arellano just telling him, how much do you want this? You are the number 2 scorer. You want to be one of the top names in the NCAA. Show us.
Oo. Bostic El General all-purpose epoxy free throws by Basti Valencia. Mintis lang yung una.
And you know one thing that is going well for Arellano? Penalty na ang
That's
Benil.
correct.
So that's something that they can exploit moving forward para mas mapaliit nila yung lamang na hinahabol nila kontra sa Benil.
Hold sila lang to, Randolph. For context, the biggest lead of the game was 22.
Yes.
Yun na nga, nagkukwentuhan na tayo tungkol kila Sunday Salvacion. Diba? Sino pa ikukwento mo mga veterano?
No, we were just talking na ang dami ng produkto ng Benil na nakapunta sa PBA. Like yun nga, Jonathan Gray, Paulo Taha, even overseas, we talked about Mix Oxon and Justin Gutang earlier on. But this unit of Benil just aspiring for NCAA glory this season 100.
Cyril Hernal sending it to Dairit. Corner 3 on the way. Off to the right. Rebound by Ian Torres. Nahablot ng palad ni Borromeo.
And going back to that point, talking about Benil greats, I think it's also right that we give our thoughts and prayers for Will Gozum, who got injured. He has, I mean, we expect a stronger recovery from the former NCAA MVP. So we're rooting for you, Will.
Sigurado, bounce back strong yan. In the meantime, Ern J. Geronimo cutting this lead down to single digits, 63-54.
Now, some semblance of life for the Chiefs. Yan sinasabi natin hindi mo na pwedeng biru-biruin ito Arellano. Yes, they may be dead last season, but in the second season ni Coach Chico at the helm, hindi na pwede na binubugbog-bugbog lang tayo.
Renzo Biera. Ito po yung isang mama na kapag pumutok sa obensa, napakalaking bagay para kay Coach Chico. Kaso turnover to Cyril Hernal. Good foul coming from Ern J. Geronimo. Palitan ng tao. Babalik sa loob si Dominic Dairit. Nasa loob na din si Winston Inot.
First taste of the action for Inot here in the second half.
Oo.
Medyo matagal na napahinga for the Blazers. And this is where nararamdaman na rin siguro ng CSB yung urgency na, ay, medyo binabanjing-banjing natin. Diinan na kaya talaga natin. Because ito yung unit na talagang nagpalayo sa nila and allowed them to get that 22-point lead back in the first half.
A foul was called against Arellano. Tanong dito, bibigyan ng free throw si Mark Sanco. Ang tanong, parang di na-report kung sino yung foul. Oh yes, RJ was called for the foul. Isa dito, Randolph, penalty na rin ang Arellano.
So hindi nila fully na-exploit yung advantage na yun.
Split on the charities. 10-point game. Approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter. Nice fake by Matt Benoya. Just too deep underneath. Ganda na sana ng up and under Nagmamadali si Kahukom. The fumble, not a problem. Got the layup to go. And Coach Chico Manabat will call time. Let's watch this play. The spin, the sidestep, maintaining control. Still getting those 2 points.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now.
ABC, sigurado ka dito. Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Kampo si Babes, di ko daw siya sinu-stories.
Sa TNT Surf Saya 30, mapopost mo siya sa FB, IG, at kahit TikTok pa.
Sasaya na yan!
5 minutes remaining in this ball game. 12-point advantage for the Blazers. Hinahanap na ng Arellano yung kanilang final push. J to Libang against the shot clock. Able to get inside. No good.
You gotta love the fight of Arellano, but now the offense is souring on them.
Inot. Shot clock at 4. Somebody's open on that corner. Sangko, it's short. Naka-isang 3 points lang ang St. Benil dito sa second half. Mabinoya with a finish.
Boy na boy pa naman. But yeah, they have to continue that. Okay na sana yung depensa eh, but that was an open shot na ginive up ng Arellano for Sangko.
And munting mag-turnover. Na-recover pa rin ng St. Benil. The jumper is good. Coming from Ian Torres.
Ayaw daw kumagat sa fake eh. Sige, tira ko na lang to. You can't allow Ian Torres to get those shots kahit na sabihin natin nakataas lang. He has to always be challenged.
68-56. Nakiraan si Libang. Nag-turnover.
Nice read para dito kay Cometa.
It's completely denying that baseline, di ba?
Basang-basa niya eh. Once again, a corner.
Wala talaga, maalat na ngayong second half. But Serrano recovers that loose ball. The floater by Cometa. Seeing the three-point shooting of the Blazers, 7 of 15 nung first half, 1 of 15 ngayon.
Low of averages.
Oo. Humabol eh.
Ooh. Miscommunication leading to another turnover. And you feel like the walls are slowly caving in for Arellano. Meanwhile, they're also caught napping on defense. And that was an easy basket for Edson Serrano. Back to a 16-point lead, Jay.
Assist of the game muna tayo. Ganda naman ang pasa papunta kay Edson Serrano. That assist brought to you by Smart. Live more today. Coach Chico Manabat burns another timeout.
Get 8 gigabytes of all-access power.
To do it all.
Plus only TikTok to scroll and share non-stop. Power, work, life, and more. With Smart Power all-access data now up to 90 days. Load now. Enjoy only 5G data, only calls and texts, and only Netflix mobile on us. All with Smart Postpaid's powerful SIM-only plans starting at $9.99. Get it on eSIM online, only with Smart Postpaid.
Magaan haluin, kaya magaan idikit at masilyahin ang Woodworks. Yan ang Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. Kasama mo sa lahat ng laban. Gawa ng Bostik.
Let's check out first this Bostik El General defensive play of the game brought to you by Bostik El General All-Purpose Epoxy. If you're Arellano, 2.5 to go. Yung ganong klaseng depensa, sana naumpisa na kanina pa.
But the slow start just boggled Arellano and put them at a disadvantage playing catch-up all game long. And mahirap din kasi because the excellent outside shooting of CSB allowed them to build this big of a cushion. and allowing them to weather this comeback bid from Arellano.
Oh, nice passing. Everything but the shot though for Gab Cometa. Smart Sports final 2 minutes upon us. Lawrence Capulong near try of a three-pointer. Basti Valencia, hindi na talaga nadagdagan yung output niya. Is sour start in this game. Ngayong fourth quarter lang gumawa. 5 points. It's really silenced.
Definitely a marked man for Arellano. So again, we were talking about this preseason tournament being a simulation for the season to come. So that's gonna be a challenge for Basti Valencia na alam mong ikaw yung aasahan ng koponan mo heading to the NCAA. How will you adjust by getting those extra looks na maybe before you don't get that responsibility, pero ngayon dahil nagpapakita ka, ini-scout ka na nung kalaban. May special nang nilalagay na game plan laban sa'yo.
And you can consider this. Dahil si Basti Valencia nga yung naging prime guy in their previous game, or maybe Arellano opted to go immediately, or rather Basti, Sebastian kasi, diba? Or Basti immediately look for his game on the onset, diba? Some coaches will say this to you. Let the game come to you.
Yes, let the game come to you, because when you force the issue, alam mo yun, mas mahirap.
It's pretty difficult.
And number one, it makes you predictable.
That's
Number
correct.
two, it disrupts the flow of your team because that's not how you got your groove to begin with.
First quarter pa lang sirakan eh, diba? Yun yung mahirap.
And especially if you're a point guard, you have to be the one to set the tone for your team. And if it disrupts the flow of the team, ganito yung magiging problema mo.
Ganda na sana ng ginawa doon ni Jericho Halalan, di lang pumasok yung layup eh. And for the Blazers, the three-pointers just really left them here in the second half. Pero walang problema, mukhang maganda na yung napuhunan nila. At hindi lang naman umikot sa three-pointers yung laro ng St. Benil.
Yeah, again, we talked about, we are highlighting yung three-point shooting, but just the sheer size and athleticism of Benil is very evident in this game. Actually, di na binalik si Allen Lihuag in the second half. They were able to give Edson Serrano, Paul Turco chances to really maximize their time on the floor.
Greg Borromeo will get that layup to go. There's a lot of plus on the side of the Blazers. They have a plus 16 on the rebounding department, plus 14 on the assist department, plus 3 on the steals department. At yun nga, like we mentioned, they didn't rely, hindi umikot ang mundo nila sa three-pointers. Just an all-around game, all-around offense for the guys from Taft Avenue. We're done in the second game. Is the College of St. Benil Blazers completing the job, defeating Arellano University 72-56. Panoorin muna natin itong ating mga quarter highlights brought to you by Smart Powerall 99. Yan ang ating Smart Power that plays. Brought to you by Smart Powerall 99. Get 8 gigabytes of all access data, only TikTok, and only all net calls and texts for 7 days. Load now. That is the final score, and a lot of guys showed some brilliance dito sa St. Benil, but this guy on your screen, namayani yung opensa ni Olay.
Yeah, Matthew Oli being one of those who got his shots down and really setting the tone for the Blazers back in the first half. 15 points, a career high in this preseason, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. But most importantly, keeping the Benil Blazers on top of the NCAA bracket. 4 straight wins for the Blazers dito sa ating tournament.
Susunod po, LPU Pirates kontra Perpetual. Help Altas, Benji Santiago, and Coach Frederick Francisco will be on the call. For my partner Randolph Leongson, my name is Jay De La Cruz. You're watching the Filoil EcoOil 17th ECJ Preseason Cup.